Yeah, so Cheech,
Yes.
since when is Luther Vandross rock? Can you please like explain that to me?
I don't know. Luther Vandross, I love the guy. I met him. Love all his music. He's fantastic. But when does he rock and roll? I
And
don't.
again,
I'm not
I
seeing it.
gotta ask you, you being a rock and roller, I'm a rock and
Yeah.
roller in spirit, like, but you actually playing and actually being a
Yeah.
rock band. Help me, man. How is Luther Vandross? I thought, isn't he soul music? Isn't
He's
he?
R&B soul. And let me ask,
Isn't he love making music? I'm kind of confused here.
he's baby making like, but he took over for Barry White, you know. And I gotta say, he was one of the nicest, famous people I've ever met in the temple. What a sweetheart of a guy. What about Pink? Is Pink rock and roll?
All right, help me out. Okay, I grew up with Pink. It's really funny because Um, when I was in sixth grade, I remember hearing a song on MTV, the video they played, like MTV. I was probably one of the last of the Mohicans.
I'm coming out. That one.
Yeah, that one. I'm coming out. Then, and it was like the middle school song of that year.
Yeah,
And
it's
I was like,
catchy.
oh yeah, like yeah.
Yeah,
Um, and now looking back on it now, and like looking at Pink's kind of like career and everything,
yeah.
and then noticing that, wait, this is rock and roll? Actually, tell me out. What?
No, I don't know.
What?
That's like saying the Wu-Tang Clan. Are they rock and roll? I love Red Man. I love Method
Dude,
Man.
listen, listen. Like, a lot of people may not know. People out there may not know, but Cheech and I are actually hip hop heads. Like,
Big time.
um, obviously, our passion is rock music, but
Yeah.
um, Enter the 36 Chambers does have its place in the hip hop genre, especially
Oh yeah.
from a East Coast New York perspective. But is it rock? I'm kind of confused there because I bet you, unless Wu-Tang would fight me on this, I'll tell me, you guys rock and roll? Like, I don't.
They would say no. They say
If
no. We're
anything,
we're, we're
they
rap.
should enter the Sample Hall of Fame. You know, like
Oh, I love Wu-Tang.
why don't they make a sampling Hall of Fame or something? Like,
Well, this is going to lead to anyway, people. I think you're starting to see where we're going with this episode.
sorry, we're not starting with so much hate and negativity.
Yeah,
But
we are. We're
as I can quote our boy in classic album review, what a load of shorts.
that guy.
Love him. He's watching this. We love you, man.
We love you, bro. You inspire us to
Yes,
be
I
better
love his
podcasters,
take.
man. You
His
know
his great. He's probably better than Rolling Stones. Like his opinion.
what's his name? I always forget his
Oh, I
name.
forgot. His channel is classic album review. I'll probably link it to give him some love
Yeah,
because he's really great.
he's incredible, and he
Yeah.
does some great stuff. He
And
really
another
does.
amazing one, two amazing people I want to give a shout out. Eddie Trunk,
Oh, of
since
course.
day one, has been preaching the truth. I love it. He was like, Rush are not in the band. Like he used to be so passionate.
Well,
And Rick
we gotta
Beato,
yeah.
another
Oh
amazing.
yeah,
He
yeah.
knows the truth.
We gotta thank Eddie Trunk for getting Rush and Deep Purple in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame
Really, it's an achievement. And Rush should
because
have been there a long time ago.
oh yeah.
That makes no sense.
No, it's crazy. It's like I mean,
Also Chubby Checkers.
I think Chubby Checker made it last year.
Okay.
You
Now
know,
tell me how do these other people who are not rock go before that? I'm kind
I,
of confused here.
I have an idea. Should we talk about it first before we talk about the nominees,
Let
or
let's talk about the nominees because
okay,
that's what's like really relevant right now.
okay, or you want to talk about the nominees or who's not in it first? Because I think
Nominees
we should.
no,
Oh,
nominee first, and then
nominees
who's
first.
not in it because then that's gonna
Okay,
set up that.
okay. So we have 17 nominees, 10 first-time nominees, 7 returning nominees, rock, pop, hip hop, R&B. Okay. Well, I'll name them, then we'll go to each one of them.
Yeah.
The Black Crows, the returning. Jeff Buckley, first time. I'm gonna laugh at this one. Mariah Carey,
Yeah, it was
returning.
Yo, record scratch. Hold on. Okay, Cheech, help me out. I know. Wait, how is she rock? I'm confused. You tell me, because
I,
you grew
I,
up with that music. Like you remember her growing up in the
Yeah,
90s.
I've always loved Mariah Carey. I love her because what she could do, she could scream like Rob Halford. She
Yes,
could
yes.
take the
Yes,
octaves and stuff,
girl has pipes.
and she's hot. You know, that's what I look for.
Look,
And a
I
girl,
like how you jumped directly to.
I'm not gonna lie. If you could sing and you're hot, hey, you're in my book. You know, you're singing, you're ugly. Yeah, I don't know. No, I'm just kidding. But if you could sing, you could sing. She got pipes, and she's got hits. She needs to be somewhere, but not in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. Um, this is sad. This is really sad. Phil Collins as a solo artist, first time nominee.
Dude,
I mean,
dude,
Phil fucking Collins.
and also I was like, is Genesis in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame?
Yes,
Okay,
Genesis is in the Rock and Roll
yeah,
Hall
they
of Fame.
better be. But Phil Collins should have been in a long time ago.
In the 90s, he should have
In,
been in.
in the nine, yeah, he is
Whenever
rocking.
this shit started, I don't know when it started,
Dude,
like in the
dude,
90s, I think.
something like that. But Philip Collins is rock and roll royalty. I know people. I know some people have an issue with this '80s stuff, and like, it's funny. There's a lot of Genesis fans that think he ruined Genesis. I don't agree with that.
Oh,
Obviously, he became. But dude, his influence on the '80s, his return to R&B soul rock music of the '60s, and
yeah.
dude, that. And if
Just
anything, it's sad because he should have been in a long time ago. Phil Collins
in
is legendary.
in the air tonight. Just that alone should put him in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
One of the
You know what I mean?
criteria of the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame should be like if they left an iconic instrumental, the drum solo on "In the Air Tonight." It joins the ranks of one of the best known drum solos. And
Oh
mind
yeah,
you, Neil Peart, where, it's
yeah,
Rush finally made it in thanks to Eddie
yeah,
Trunk.
yeah.
But it's just astounding how they include other artists that, I mean, quite frankly, they don't play any instruments. Yeah,
No,
yeah.
and have a million songwriters write their songs.
Well, that's another problem. But yeah, they're master of, I guess, poetics,
Yeah,
whatever.
yeah,
But
yeah,
that's the Poetry Hall of Fame. Like this is not,
yeah. No,
no.
yeah, we're going to talk about what they need to do, I think. Believe me. Okay, Melissa, if I could speak, Melissa Etheridge. Um, I
Who?
think Melissa Etheridge.
Not a joke. Who? Who's that?
Yeah.
Like, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I
I
know
mean,
you. What year did she come out?
came out in 89. The first time I heard her, so first album, 88, 89. Great album, kick ass. Then she just disappointed me. I bought that album. I
Dude,
don't even
that's
know
what
the
that
name of the
classic
song.
album you guys said. He goes like, "Yeah, she has that one great album, but has she done anything else?" Like, I'm kidding.
No,
No, he didn't say that, but
exactly. She did have like "Come in My Window," like that song, I think, but like other than that, I don't I think she's got a great voice and she could, play guitar good, acoustic, but I don't know. I don't really know. I can't name any of her songs right now. That's how much of Melissa Etheridge I know. Amazing talent. Okay. Lauren Hill. Oh, and Melissa Etheridge's first time. Lauren Hill. Okay. I love the Fugees. They're great. I love Wyclef. Was the guy Nas, I think, was in the Fugees, right? And
no, not
Lauren.
Nas. It's
No,
another guy. It's the third guy, whoever he was.
um,
I don't think no. Nas is another rapper.
well, he wasn't in the Fugees. I'm getting confused. Okay. Um, but I mean, Wyclef and her and the Fugees were good. Lauren Hill solo.
But
Yeah,
there's a problem though because I feel like all she did was that Miseducation album. Why
yeah,
should she be?
yeah.
And
She did
I'm
one
not.
album.
She knows how to sing. Like, okay, but
Killing Me Softly. She sang really, really good.
the
You
problem is,
know,
why not put Rebecca Flack then? Why her?
I think Roberta Flack just made it a couple years ago,
No, no,
which
but
is great.
okay, but like for me, it's like why? Like, is
It
it
doesn't make
B
sense. Like
rap or R? I'm kind of confused here.
Lauren Hill should not be there. This person should be there. Returning Billy Idol.
That is unbelievable. Why he's not in? That makes no sense.
I mean,
talk about an 80s icon. Not to mention his work in the punk work with Generation X. I
right.
mean,
We just talked about that
right.
for our viewers. Go back
And
to our Encyclopedia Punk. We bring
and
up his first band, Generation
right,
X.
right.
You
And
know,
embodying that great. He represents the rock and roll aesthetic like it.
attitude,
Yeah.
and he
Right.
was real commercial and poppy. Eyes Without a Face, Dancing with Myself, White Wedding. The guy deserves it. You got three hits like
Dude,
that.
Rebel Yell.
Oh my
Come,
God.
come on, man. Like, and
You
like
guys.
the album Eyes Without a Face, the whole album was like killer old filler. Like,
Oh my
I love that album.
God.
Dude, yeah, that's insane. So
Yeah.
you're telling me you're gonna put Luther Vandross for Billy Idol? Like, what?
Something's wrong with you, you
Wait,
know?
what?
Billy Idol is rock. He's rock. He's pop rock at
He's
its
like Iggy
best.
Pop. Like he is
Yeah.
rock. He's like Elvis. Like, come on.
Yeah, he's pop rock at its best. Okay. In Excess. I like them.
You know what's sad how they're not in? That's extremely
Yeah,
disappointing because their album, which I think was called Kick, first of all,
yeah.
an iconic album from when it came out, and just
The
it
one
never,
thing, the song is the one thing. That's oh my God, that's my childhood. Me and my sister grew up watching
yeah.
them on MTV. And I forget the singer's name, but the poor guy
He's
passed
good.
away kind of like
Yeah.
in a bad, horrible way. Um, but
How many albums did
if
they do?
I don't know much about them, I just know their songs, and I know there's.
I know they have a lot of so obviously in 1987 they released Kick, which was their
We'll go back
massive,
to like '83. I think that's when
yeah,
that's the album I'm familiar with. The song's called "The One Thing."
right. And
It, it's
they should have gone in just for a nice little memory for the lead singer who
yeah, poor guy.
and they're actually they play their instruments and the dude has a voice. He's
guy
actually good.
is
He has talent.
phenomenal, phenomenal band. Okay. This next, and they're a first time. This next band I never heard of. Three times they've been in it. They've been tried to be in it. They're called Iron Maiden. Ever hear of those guys?
Who? Nah, dude. Nah.
Some band
Pause,
from
pause. Put Lauren Hill before them.
yeah, some band from the East End. They were called the Kings of the East
Dude,
End. I don't
what
know.
a slap in the face. Really? Like
I
Iron
mean,
Maiden? Dude, just okay, I get it. The rock and roll, whoever's coming up with
there's no logic.
no logic because okay, I get it. Maybe Paul Diano's too much for you. Okay, fine. All right. Album cover's a little scary. All right. But yo, they dominated the 80s. What? Like
They dominated the 80s metal scene. They could sell soccer stadiums out in South America. Just that alone.
they
They
have
have legions of fans.
their musicianship is insane. They have one of the greatest singers, Bruce Dickinson,
They have
and
the
Paul
great
Diano in his own right. But
they
yeah,
have the
dude.
greatest bass player of all time in the band. And like they pioneered metal way more than Metallica. Way more than
Yeah,
Metallica.
no, that's strange.
And no disrespect to Metallica, even Hetfield said we're in it, but they didn't feel like they should be in it, and that's what I respect about Metallica. They named Maiden, way before them. So we don't even have to talk about that. We just
yeah,
that's a
man.
um excuse me. I think you like this band, Joy Division.
Joy Division. Okay, I will say, I'm shocked that they're not in because, dude, because of Joy Division is responsible for any band going from the Smiths to The Cure, even though they were around the same time. I feel like they got inspired. Uh, the Britpop explosion, Oasis owes its debt to Joy Division. I'm
Yep.
like and they released nothing but killer albums. Like,
Yeah.
and the only thing that stopped them was the death of Ian Curtis.
Yeah.
He committed suicide, which is such a rock and roll way to die. But he
Yeah.
was very depressed. But
Same thing with the guy in Excess. He killed himself.
right, so and you're gonna put Jack White before like Joy
The,
Division, really? Like really?
something's really
I
off
get it.
there.
You may not like ghostly production or like
Yeah.
that like really cool post punk sound, but come on.
I mean, yeah. And they're three. That's the third time they're supposed to be in it.
No, they
Joy
should have been
Division.
a long time ago.
This is the biggest fucking joke. First time. New edition.
Okay. Dude, you told me that, and I remember the guy is like, the audition is like, he looks at the camera like, do we really need to go there? Like, new
Exactly.
audition. Dude, can you name me one song from them? I can't.
Mr. Telephone Man. I mean, Google, do me a favor, Google that.
Is
Google
that
that.
the one that they
Just,
play at the
just, just,
temple?
just to see how much of a loser I am. Could
Wait,
you Google that?
is that the one they play at the temple?
No, I just knew it. I think
Dude, new audition, dude, that's lame.
if I know that, I'm a loser. I'm a real fucking loser.
What's it called?
Mr. Telephone Man, new edition. Unless I'm thinking
Yeah,
of
1984.
okay, all right, because I probably wasn't. And this is like Bobby Brown and Ralph Tresvant, right?
Right, right.
And the Bell Biv DeVoe guys.
But the thing is, they're what are they? Like R&B, I guess?
Back in the day, they were the first boy bands. Them and Menudo. They were kids. They're like my age. So they were like 14 in 1984, and they all had good voices. Really super talented. Bobby Brown, great
Right.
singer. Ralph Tresvant. Those of you who don't know him, he's like a Luther Vandross, but that never made it. He was in the band, and Belle Biv DeVoe had success with Poison later on in the early '90s, I think it was.
Hmm.
So, but no, they you know, they they were like Menudo. They were like the Menudo,
Yeah, but that,
American Menudo.
yeah, that would be like putting them in, like Backstreet Boys in the Rock Hall of Fame. I
Well,
mean,
they're probably going to be nominated soon. It's
dude, they're not rock and roll. Like they're not
yeah,
rock. Like
I know. They're not on my list though. Okay. So new edition, just
that
no
that one
comment.
makes no, yeah, no comment.
Um, Oasis returning for three times. I don't know
That's
how you feel
interesting.
about that.
I wouldn't put Oasis in. I would put like the Stone Roses before, or even Joy Division before they get in.
Okay.
And you know what's funny with Oasis? Going back to our 15-minute mini or quick Cheech and Manny show episode.
Yeah,
They only had two records. Then they kind of fell. Like the
yeah.
rest of
She
their
got
output.
Champagne Supernova.
Well,
Is that?
that's on yeah, that's on What's the Story Morning Glory.
Yeah.
And definitely maybe I think the album's titled. It had Rock and Roll Star and Live Forever.
And
But
I think they were the thing I didn't like about them, the singer, what's his name? No, Niall
I think his name
Gallagher,
is Liam Gallagher.
Liam Gallagher was very cocky. He said he was better than the Beatles.
Yeah,
I mean,
I have a hot take here. Oasis, like they're all right. I will say, like they did popularize rock music in the '90s. I'll
yeah.
give them credit for that. But yeah, they had the audacity to say they're like the Beatles, dude. Nah, you're not. And
I mean, they
include
had some
other bands.
good songs. He's got a cool voice. They were brothers like the Kinks, and they fought all the time, like the Davies brothers. But should they be in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame?
Oh, maybe definitely before like Luther Vandross and like Lauryn Hill. But even
Yeah.
before that, you need to do smart picks. Like you need to put Joy Division first, if anything.
Oh yeah, yeah. I mean, okay, the next one we talked about already. Stink. Oh, I mean Pink.
I know. You know, if somebody tells me Pink is rock, all right,
Pink tries to be a rocker chick.
it's
That is,
fake. I didn't
it's so
realize it.
it's so fake.
It's so fake. Yeah.
If she put on a good show, I've seen her on MTV. Yeah, for that Madonna, Lady
She,
Gaga, Britney Spears.
she's like Avril Lavigne too. Like at the time where she was
I love Avril
no, but
Lavigne. I think she's great.
but you know she's like kind of doing imposter rock girl, but she's not
Yeah.
really. At the end of the day, she's like a pop.
Avril Lavigne, I kind of think deep down was a rock chick. You know
No,
what I
she
mean?
had identity and she kept changing her sound after.
I only know her from Skater Boy and
No, so that's her only album where she tried the skater
I don't
rock
know
look.
that.
And
Okay.
afterwards, she started experimenting because she couldn't really find her identity. Like,
Okay.
same
Okay.
thing with Pink. Pink has the same problem, like, because they think they're rock and rollers, but they're not.
No,
The
they're
one
not.
that I would say maybe is the singer from Paramore. I think she
Oh
maybe
yeah,
if
yeah. I
she
like them.
actually plays in a band, and
Yeah.
the band is actually like,
Rock. They rock.
they actually rock. Yeah, so
I mean, I did see Pink on a like a show once, and I was impressed with her performance. Like she rocked out like in that genre, like Madonna puts on a
yeah,
show,
she's
or
like
even
she would be like a female pop star. Like,
yeah, yeah. She's definitely good at what she does, but not rock and roll.
and,
Now
and
the
that,
next one, who I love this woman, and I love her bass player, Sade.
mm,
I grew up with Sade, smooth operator. I love.
wait, is
She's
that
got
you
that.
pronounce it? Wait, is that how you pronounce your name? Sade or
I always say Sade.
Sade? I didn't know that.
Yeah,
Sade.
yeah, yeah, yeah. It's Sade. I think she's just got like this beautiful, smooth voice.
Yeah, yeah.
There's a bass solo and smooth operator that's amazing. She just kicks ass. Is she rock and roll material, Hall of Fame material? Definitely not, but she
It,
has a
this
place
is
in
this
music
is a hot
history.
take. I don't get me wrong. Sade's
Yeah.
music is immaculate. Production wise, it's
Oh, yeah, yeah. For the
dude, but
80s
but but
production.
dude, it's adult contemporary. That is not rock and roll. That's
I
like the
know.
Michael Bolton. Like, dude, nah, man.
God, yeah, 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 yeah.
No. But I will say it is mature people music, right? Sade, even though she had that huge hit, but I'll be
Yeah.
honest, the kids are not putting Sade. It's only the cool
But
kids that know music.
back in the day, we listened to her. We liked her. For some like Smooth Operator, I
Well,
left
that,
the video
well, that
on.
was a hit, but I'll be
Yeah.
honest with you. But that year, I feel like other artists eclipsed her. I'm just saying.
Oh, yeah. She was minor. She wasn't, she
But
never,
but in terms of now looking back on it, this is really important that the Rock and Hall of Fame needs to do. You need to get like art critics and scholars and look retroactively, look in retrospect. Sade, she got really popular. The only things that her music is kind of like that cool jazz adult contemporary that Michael
exactly.
Bolton exploded in, Kenny G.
Yeah, yeah.
It's not rock and roll. It's more
No,
wine drinking music with adults or something.
exactly. It's background music.
It's like Nora Jones Come Away With Me. Like that album's
Yeah.
fantastic, but that's also like it's not rock and roll. It's not
No,
rock. It's not.
it's not. I agree 100%.
But great
Um,
voice though. Very ethereal.
oh yeah. Uh, Luther Vandross.
Is that a progressive rock band?
Yeah, he sang in Vandergraaf Generator from 1968 to 1970.
I heard he's the greatest bass player, man. He gets Chris Squire run for his money.
Oh yeah, yeah. Oh, I mean, I love
You know,
Luther,
you
man.
know what's messed up?
Now, didn't what's his name pay homage to Luther?
Oh,
The song
well,
Luther?
uh, um, Kendrick, but also
Yeah.
even way before that, screw Kendrick. Kanye did it before with the
Oh,
song
yeah.
"Slow Jams,"
Right, right, right,
and he
right.
actually
Yeah.
took a Van Draw song and kind of sampled it to the art of sampling. Mark sent us a video.
Oh, I
Um,
remember. Yeah, 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 yeah.
yeah, and I remember, and everyone that grew up in middle school, you're gonna know Luther Vandross, a little man, like
Yeah.
he and but I'll be honest with you, I can't name a Luther Vandross song. Like I'm
Here and now, I think
you
is
you you grew up in that
yeah.
music, so you
I
would
grew
know.
up with it, and like I said, I met him, and beautiful. Not his voice sounds like nobody. It's so unique.
That's a
I
great
can't. He
boy.
can't. He doesn't sound like Isaac Hayes. He doesn't sound like Barry White. He doesn't sound like Michael Jackson. His contemporary. He doesn't sound like Prince. But he's this guy who's got this special voice, but it's not. Doesn't sound like Paul Diano or Robert Plant, so it's not rock and roll. You know?
That's the thing now. I mean, again, it's in his genre, it's good, but not in rock. That makes no sense.
Yeah.
Unless they want to make an
Um,
argument.
I mean, it just makes zero sense. Then you have the last one on the list, Wu-Tang Clan.
And I don't know what is going on with that. I mean, what is their rationale for this? Because they want to include hip hop, but what it seems to me, and again, it's pretty evident, they want to make this very diverse because um I guess for the most part the legendary rock bands have been like white, right? White,
Yeah,
Anglo speaking, English speaking. So I guess they're trying to include some diversity,
yeah.
but I'll be honest with you, keep diversity out.
But if you're
Think
gonna,
about the music and and the thing is like it's so funny because rock music, in my opinion, it doesn't look at race. Like it's just its own thing. Like Chuck Berry, it
yeah.
Muddy Waters, um
Robert Johnson,
Robert
we always go
Johnson, and
back to
then
Robert
get
Johnson.
this,
Sunhouse.
what's really amazing is that you had people like Jimmy Page and Eric Clapton, who yeah, I mean they were white, but the thing is they were looking at this music, whoa, and they pretty much had electric guitars and started like, you
Oh
know,
yeah,
amp
Bo Diddley. You know what I mean?
Bo
I
Diddley.
mean, so it's like,
Now
um,
Wu-Tang, what do you think? I don't know. I can't make that.
how high? That's all I gotta say.
I,
Red Man, Method Man, right? Like I like Wu Tang. I think they're amazing rappers, right? But nah, not in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. Rap Hall of Fame, hell yeah.
yeah, yeah, Rap Problem definitely. Yeah, they had their own, but
But what we're gonna get to my theory on that. So you should I give you my whys, or should I go to who's not in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame?
who's not in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame?
Okay.
That's really important. This is a
Okay.
our, you can see how uh, this Rock and Roll Hall of Fame makes
This,
no sense.
okay. All right. This is gonna make you sick. This is gonna make you fucking sick. Okay.
I'm already sick.
All right. Now I'm not gonna start with the '70s, the greatest music of all time era, in my opinion. I'm gonna start with like the '50s. Like I mean, I'm sorry, the '60s. The monkeys, like people make fun of the monkeys, but you know what? They had a show. They were in pop culture. They had
Mhm.
a lot of great songs. How could they not be in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame?
That's strange.
They had a show, or a band with their own show. They were out.
Mhm.
People love Davy Jones, and they love, they're classic. Um, Grand Funk Railroad.
That's insane.
I'm your captain. I mean, Jesus Christ, I was conceived to that fucking song. That's why I played bass. You
We're an
know,
American band.
American band. I
That's
mean, come on. This one, Steppenwolf. Steppenwolf is not in the Rock and Roll
that
Hall of
that
Fame.
that's
They
insane.
created a song that says Heavy Metal Thunder.
Yeah.
Now, Born to Be Wild is an anthem. If you
Yeah.
write an anthem, and
That's,
maybe they didn't have a lot of hits, but like they
dude,
should.
but dude, Carpet Ride?
Oh, how
Dude,
they,
in the album, dude, no, like that.
yeah.
And let me get this straight. You're gonna put Missy Elliott for them? Like really? Like
Oh my
what?
God.
They literally coined. Yeah, you're right. I feel like Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. You'll talk about your reasons. I'm just thinking like on the spot. Criteria? You need to write an anthem. Then you get in. Like
Oh
because
yeah.
just by writing an anthem, like dude, like that's already. For example, like you mentioned, Steppenwolf. Yeah, okay, they're in.
Yeah.
What was the band that you mentioned? Oh, Grand Funk Railroad. Like
Yeah.
even the
Yeah.
Monkees, I'm a Believer. That's an anthem.
It really is. And the monkeys had their own, like it goes back to like the Brady Bunch, like a comedy
They
show. I
and it's
mean, it was
crazy. They
before
were
before my time.
very influential in pop culture too. Like
Oh yeah,
you know,
yeah.
they influenced
Um
like what they would influence the rest. And obviously they were, in my opinion, rip off of the Beatles, they
yeah.
but they
I
were
think it
so
was meant to be like that,
yeah, the
for the
American
show.
version, right? Were they English?
Yeah. No, they're Davy Jones was English, the
Right,
singer, and then Peter Tork and the other guys were American, I believe.
right.
It was a mix. So I don't know why I couldn't really find '50s for some reason that wouldn't pop up, but those are from a few from the '60s.
Okay.
Now we're gonna hit the '70s, and I'm gonna get angry. Okay, number one's gonna make you want to vomit. Okay,
I'm already sick, man.
Jethro Tull.
Yeah, dude, what? And honestly, I know it's a hot take, but um, Actually, I'm not even gonna go there, but you know the Grammy win in the '80s, they definitely deserve it. Metallica. Like Metallica's good. Like they definitely produce great work,
Yeah.
but um, that is insane that Jethro Tull is not in. That is so disrespectful for rock music.
Oh my
Not
God.
to mention they were one of the kings of prog. I mean, and just for I get it. I mean, from I guess from a diverse issue, I guess maybe Hispanics or black people are not listening to Jethro Tull, but
But
I'll be
Aqualung.
honest with
I
you.
mean, just on one album.
No,
One album
and let's
alone.
think of our anthem inclusion, Aqualung. That is literally one of the
Boom,
most
boom, boom, boom,
classic,
boom, boom. I
dude,
mean, come on.
classic of rock songs. And
Yeah.
then we have dissected a little bit of Jethro Tull. We haven't really in our prog Bible series, we haven't really done deep dives
Yeah.
um on Tull, but like um Thick as a Brick. Oh my goodness.
Oh,
Dude, Wu-Tang Clan cannot do Thick as a Brick.
no. No,
Or
no, no, no. Let me see. So just say thick as a brick. No Maiden could come close to that. But
Maiden could come close.
no
Wait, yeah, check
nobody
your list. Who on that list would be able to make a Thick as a Brick?
Iron Maiden has
Iron
come
Maiden.
close. You know, um nobody. No,
Nobody.
no one.
Just think about that. And by the way, another insane thing in terms of rock music, right?
Yeah.
Guitar, drums, whatever. Guitar, drums, singer, bass.
Yeah.
Tall with Thick, and now mind you, I'm ignoring some of the other insane albums, but
Yeah.
just Thick as a Brick alone, creating a 40-minute, almost Mozartian,
Hmm.
can Luther Vandross? I don't want to disrespect the man, but really? And
No,
by the
no.
way, they and Tall take on the format of the epic poem, Dantean, Allegherian proportions, Miltian, and
Yeah.
create a legendary story with John Milton Bostock and
Yeah.
question like what counts as a poet and this is a child prodigy. They're talking about prodigies.
Oh yeah.
Really? You're gonna ignore this
It's
band?
thick as a brick is so deep, your
Dude,
brain
dude,
explodes. It's like crimson,
we need to talk to someone in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. That makes no sense to me. And by the way, I'm ignoring their 60s work. So they
Oh, yeah,
were
yeah.
already at the forefront.
First album came out in '68, so
They
they're
were
ahead of
they
everybody in
were
the
already
fucking
making
game.
a splash, yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, do as an aside, is Roy Harper in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame?
No. He'll never
He
will be.
needs to go in for Storm God.
He should. Roy Harper should be in the Rock and Roll Hall of
I'm actually
Fame.
surprised he's not in. That's
Yeah.
crazy.
Because of
Wait,
his influence on the great band
wait,
and every great band.
Cheech, what about Kate Bush?
She's in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
Okay,
Joe,
they got one right.
Joe, don't fact check me, Joe, but I think Joe did say that. I think Joe, I know
Okay,
you're
okay,
listening. Joe did say that.
okay. At least I
I'm
guess
99.9 on that.
okay.
This is gonna make you sick too. Emerson, Lake, and Palmer
Oh,
is
dude,
not in the Rock
hold
and Roll
on,
Hall of
hold
Fame.
on, dude. I need to go to the doctor, man. What? What disrespect? Really,
One
dude?
of the
We
greatest prog rock, just for their achievement in prog
oh
rock, the
my goodness,
invention of prog. They
no.
invented prog rock. One
And
of the
each
innovators.
one of their band members literally peaking, like Keith Emerson. You don't get better on keyboards than him. Carl Palmer, you don't get better on drumming than him.
Exactly.
The legendary Greg Lake. He should be in there just for Father Christmas. Like
I
what?
know.
Like
I mean,
get.
we can't stop talking about Emerson, Lake,
Yeah.
and Palmer. I mean,
Oh,
they're
and by
like
the way, Greg Lake. But please tell me King Crimson's in there.
they're on my list.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get to
Wait a
them.
minute. King Crimson is not in.
Hold that thought. I'm gonna get to it.
Dude, okay, maybe it's
But
hate on Prague. Dude, you know what's funny? You know how people talk about like, race hate or like freaking dude, there's
yeah.
Prague hate, man.
Oh,
Like,
there's total prog hate.
dude,
You gotta like because these young idiot people that are probably voting, right? They're probably
That
like they're,
no,
they're probably in their 20s.
dude.
They probably have, and they call themselves musicologists, but they don't know
Nah,
shit.
dude. They don't
You
know
know,
they don't know shite.
this
But
is
it
just my guess.
dude,
Cheech and
dude.
Manny should be
Well,
on that panel. You
oh,
know,
dude, we'll do it for free, dude. We'll go.
Cheech, Manny, and
Go.
that bald dude from
Go.
England,
Oh, yeah.
Reese and
Yo,
Rick
Boy and Rick
Beato.
Beato, let's go. And then we're gonna hit up Eddie Trunk. Guys, let's form a
Hell yeah,
coalition because
definitely.
and the reason why I mentioned King Crimson, that is so disrespectful. But the reason why I mentioned them, Greg Lake on the first
Right.
that,
Yeah. We'll
that,
jump to Crimson. I mean, King Crimson. They're not in
that
the Rock and Roll Hall of
dude,
Fame.
just for in the mind you, and we you and I in agreement, like that's not and by the way, they're so peak that we think red is better than that. Now you're getting once you're a Crimson fan, like you're really like, yeah, like
Oh
red is
yeah.
better. But just for in the court of the Crimson King.
They started
No,
prog
no, Cheech,
rock.
please enlighten me. You think Wu-Tang Clan can do in the court of the Crimson King? I'm
No,
confused there.
Wu-Tang Clan could not wipe Robert Fripp's ass.
Dude,
Okay.
I am I am so confused there. And by the way, I've been obsessing. Oh, now it's quickly become one of my favorite King Crimson lineups. Again, for King Crimson fans, you know this. Like you
Yeah.
have lineups where they're so amazing. Like you're gonna love
Yeah.
everything they do, but they're different.
Yeah.
The album Discipline, where
You've been talking about that. Yeah.
dude, I watched the video. I see
Tony
Fripp.
Levin on the
No.
stick base on the
Oh
oh.
gosh, but I want to mention Fripp where he's playing and you know these scales and like he's let me get this straight. So you're telling me Wu-Tang can do that? I'm confused. I
No, no.
like, what?
I mean, and then think about it, they invented a
Wait,
genre.
geez, you Pink can do that?
No.
I'm confused. Pink has not one great. I'll be honest, he hasn't.
I
Dude,
mean, we're not
King Crimson in the court of the Crimson King, and
in red.
oh, and that's and
We
then
won't go
not
there.
counting Lizard and Lark and Aspic
Yeah,
and Discipline, not counting those. I'm gonna ignore those, but
yeah.
really, like that is insane.
Oh yeah, yeah. And then the fact that Greg Lake was in both
Oh,
bands.
just for
I
that
mean,
fact, that
it,
means that either Greg Lake has to go in as solo artist
yeah,
or his band ELP, they have to go in because
exactly.
that
They snob prog rock, you
yeah,
know.
this prog rock hate. It's really sad. Wait, by the way,
Um,
is Yes in the Hall of Fame?
yeah, they are,
Okay.
which is odd, right? I mean, maybe it's going through the commercial, maybe because Yes has got 90125 and it was more commercial and
Freaking
Emerson
Trevor, freaking Trevor Rayburn, man.
and ELP and Crimson never really got commercial. They never would dream of
Well,
that.
and that's interesting. Can I take a 10-second pause there? The popularity thing is the thing that's plaguing the Grammys right now.
Oh yeah,
They pick not again, like critically, you need to honestly, the musicologists have to look at things in yes, in their context, but and I got an argument with somebody over this where I said there are things that are timeless, but then this person said, no, there isn't. I'm like, yes, there are. Like there are timeless things like
yeah,
fashion, music.
yeah. Cars,
Now, just
yeah,
because something's popular right now, is
yeah.
it timeless? No. And I'll
Nothing
be
is.
honest with you, without going too much detail, some Grammy wins, are they going to be timeless? No, because they made a mistake. But again, if we're playing the popularity criteria,
Yeah.
okay, yeah, that makes sense. But that should not be rock and roll's
All right.
criteria.
Let me just say something now. Okay. Um, in the Court of the Crimson King, trilogy. Brain salad surgery, locomotive, what you call Aqualung. These albums came out 50 years ago.
Mhm.
52, between 50 and
Yep.
52 years ago.
Yep.
Okay. We're going back to when I was born in the womb, pretty much, right? 50 years from now. I'm sure I'll be dead. With my luck, I'll be in a fucking nursing home. Like, maybe we'll still be
Yeah,
doing the show.
you're gonna be like, hey man.
Cheech, Cheech, this is a Cheech and Manny show.
No, the nurse is gonna be like, no, Cheech, you're in the nursing home. The Cheech and Manny show.
I know. Huddersfield. course, I'll live to be 130 and suffer, but my luck. Be like the Rip Van Winkle, right? No, who's the guy who lived to be
I
100?
think Dick Van
Yeah,
Dyke.
yeah, right. But I'm talking 50 years from now. Is Bad Bunny going to be relative? No, no one's going to
I'll be,
even mention that
I'll
fucking
tell
guy's
you right
name.
now, no, no.
No,
And dude, any music college is worth their salt and music critic, a good one.
yeah,
And again, like, I'm not saying like, yo, Bad Bunny deserved. Okay, Grammy win. He was popular. Fair
right.
enough. Fair enough. But just because you're popular, that doesn't mean you're timeless.
No,
And in music, it's like Mozart. Like Mozart, when he was composing in his
uh,
time, he was versing giant Salieri, Bach, like,
oh
he-
yeah, yeah,
and
yeah.
it's crazy because he had to up the game. And because he did
Oh
that, he
yeah,
created music that if you listen to today,
that is so
it
timeless.
is so timeless. Going back to the rock genre, you put on Thick as a Brick.
Oh
Oh
my
my
God.
goodness. And I get people gonna be like, "Oh, I don't like rock music." All right, okay, fine. But the thing is, like, then you're not a good musicologist because or you put on Red, Starless.
Yeah,
Dude, this is elevating Western music. Like,
changing the way you think.
oh,
It's
dude,
making you grow as a
no,
human being.
no. And let me take, okay, if I can do like 5 second story. I was with my father. My father taught me the Beatles. Thanks to him, I know the Beatles.
Of course, yeah.
I put on the song. I never realized what you mean to me.
Oh, beautiful
Yeah,
song.
but
Yeah,
I did that. My dad says, "Oh my goodness, transporting me when I was a kid. This music, like he was saying, they sound so eternal and youthful. Like my dad's very
yeah,
poetic. I'm
yeah.
like, yeah, that's what it should. That's what music should do. It should make your skin crawl.
Exactly.
Not freaking play at clubs, getting drunk
And banging in the
yo,
bathroom. You know what I mean? It's like
two
no,
thumbs
it's just
down, two
no,
thumbs
no,
down.
no. It's horrible. And it won't be timeless. Bad Bunny might be remembered for the times, what was
Yes, yes,
going
he'll
on.
be an interesting time capsule.
He'll be a little time capsule blurb on a Discovery Channel when they
Yo,
do
it,
2020 year
he
2026.
he will be like Sugar Hill Gang or like Curtis Blow, and no one remembers them.
Not
I'm
even.
not saying they're not timeless, but unless you're a musicologist, you will remember them, especially if you're a
Yeah,
historian.
yeah,
But sadly, because I guess because their music is very dated. It was a time. Look,
right.
they kind of
Yeah,
disappeared.
yeah,
Like
yeah.
even
He,
Africa Bambaataa, most people today will not
no, no. You
know
have to be
him.
a rap
No.
historian.
Right.
Yeah,
Well, and my point with that, my point including that is that, when you look at things that are timeless, again, just because things are popular at the time,
yeah.
that doesn't make them timeless, sadly.
No,
And I
not
always
at
say, are
all.
you gonna listen to music when you're 60 and 70 and
Yes.
get that feeling of being young again, or like, and not in the worst way where it ages you, because there
Yeah.
are some things that have not aged well, like, and you know this in music, like 80s
Oh, yeah.
production did
Oh,
not
no,
age
no,
well.
no. At the time, we didn't know
Right,
because we just
right,
thought it was you're
right,
living in the time.
right.
But no, it didn't. It did not age well now, um, because everything is better produced.
I,
The 70s, 80s
I,
metal.
I have a hot take you'll love.
What's that?
Grunge didn't really age well. Like, because don't get me wrong, I love it. Me
Yeah,
personally, I do love it. But like, freedom,
yeah.
like, or
I'm not.
Abolado, my libido. It's
Yeah,
like,
yeah, yeah,
I don't know, it's gonna
yeah,
cringe. But and again, I will say for to Steel Man. Some of Led
yeah.
Zeppelin songs also didn't age well. Not every Led
Oh,
Zeppelin,
yeah, yeah,
you know,
yeah, yeah.
some of the weird, like, Custard Pie, like, I loved
Hot
it.
dog, hot dog.
The hot dog, dude, like, dude, I
I
love
mean,
it. But yeah, no, no, Stairway to Heaven. Led Zeppelin 4 is their album of
great.
eternity. They're
Oh, yeah,
timeless. Now that
it's
being said, not everything's timeless, like, but that's the
no,
thing, like, that's what a good musicologist will look at, like, what exactly is what will stand the test of time.
exactly,
I,
exactly.
I would argue maybe Led Zeppelin 2 is probably their album that
Oh,
is,
I think Led Zeppelin 2 has always been my
I
favorite
think
album.
that's probably the most
I
eternal
can't,
album.
I can't get sick of that. I can listen to that
Right.
forever.
Yeah.
Um, uh, Next on the list, Kansas. I mean, just for leftovers. Overture, Carry On Wayward Son, Dust in the Wind. Okay?
Yo, yo, wait, even before that, Carry On My Wayward Son.
Yeah.
Really? What?
I mean, it's one of the greatest, in
Hold
my
on.
opinion.
Wait, please tell me is Styx in?
They're next on my list.
I cannot believe that. That
Dude, every
dude,
band we've talked about with,
I have a
with
I have a hot take. They should have gone in for Mr. Roboto.
I know the Sticks should have been in the 90s, but I'm gonna get the Sticks. But I mean, it's like
Yeah, that Kansas is just a slap, especially for America. That's such a
yeah.
slap in the face.
And the thing about Kansas, in my opinion, they have one of the greatest radio songs that's proggy ever. Carry On Wayward Son is the
Mhm.
great. It's a masterpiece. It's
And
perfect.
not
I
to
said
mention
this a million times.
it's an anthem.
Yeah, and it has everything I want in a song. It's
Mhm.
got chorus, it's got melody, it's got piano, then it's got proggy shit going on,
Mhm.
great bass lines, great drumming. I mean, Kansas needs to be in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. It's. Okay. Number five, Sticks.
Yeah, that is so disrespectful. Like that I do not under. And again, you're gonna tell me. I don't know. The only reason why I mentioned though, because it was in your list, Wu-Tang Clan and Luther
Yeah.
Vandross. Really?
Yeah, I'll just go back and
Tell me who the
Mariah.
picks are terrible. Mariah Carey
I'm gonna
over.
give you the terrible picks. Did I mention wait, this is a good picks. Did I mention the Black Crows? Or did I skip
You
them?
did, you did, you did.
And did I mention Jeff Buckley?
You did. Jeff Buckley's interesting. Maybe
Yeah.
we can go back to him, but
Okay. All
he only had one
right, but these
album.
these are the horrible picks. Okay. And no disrespect to these artists because I respect
No,
them as
no,
artists.
but the
But we're
fact that
comparing.
we're calling they're entering the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, like really?
They're entering the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame when the list of bands that we're naming are innovators in rock and roll are not even in it. Okay,
Mhm.
so I could go backwards: Wu Tang Clan, Luther Vandross, Sade, Pink, fucking New Edition.
Wait, what's the new edition? You're telling me, okay, you and I both know the song Crystal Ball.
Yeah,
And mind you, that's just one song. That's not even their best song. That's
yeah,
our
yeah,
favorite.
yeah,
You're telling me New Edition can do that.
yeah.
And you're
Mr.
telling me that their
Telephone
album
Man.
covers, New Edition album covers, are better than Styx album covers.
Yeah,
Are
yeah.
you serious?
And
Obviously, with the exception of Mr. Roboto, but even
Miss,
Mr. Robato's pretty cool though. Like,
I mean, Mr. Telephone Man over 21st Century Schizoid Man. Really? I mean, okay.
that is so disrespectful. I don't even know, dude. What's that telephone song? What's it called?
Mr. Telephone Man.
So, Mr. Telephone Man over Red?
It's
Really?
disturbing. It's
That
disturbing.
that makes no sense.
I mean, you got Mariah Carey,
Over
um,
over over
over these bands.
Renegade, over a Blue Collar Man,
Paradise
Paradise
Theater.
Theater, really? And
Mo,
dude, the
Mo,
Grand Illusion,
oh
Come
my
Still
God.
Away.
Yeah.
Dude, remember our anthem criteria just for Come Still Away?
Anthem. They
Anthem
should be in it for
in there,
that.
like that. Even I would
Period.
argue Mr. Roboto.
Oh
That's
yeah.
an
I
80s
mean, it's
anthem.
yeah. Okay. This one's gonna make you very sick. Are you ready? Because we love this band. We worship this band. Now, this band to some people might be, oh, they're just two albums, but or one album, but it's probably one of the greatest rock albums ever made
And
of
the
all
fact that then
time.
I'm already sick to my
You know
stomach.
you know who I'm gonna say.
Who is it?
Who made one of the greatest albums in 1976 of all time?
Let me think, let me think, let me think.
Then they made one in 78 and they made one in
Don't
86.
tell me Boston.
Boston. Boston is not in it.
What? Okay.
Just for
We
an
gotta,
anthem. An anthem. More than a feeling
we
is an
gotta
anthem.
burn that place down. Really? The inventors of FM,
Radio
radio.
rock. Yeah.
the inventors of
Corporate rock.
the corporate rock, the inventors of Anthem 70s rock, which by the way
Yeah,
was already huge.
yeah,
Tom
yeah.
Schultz, genius
The
production,
guitar sound, he
the
invented
guitar
that
solos,
Rockman sound. I mean,
Brad Delp's vocals, More Than a Feeling, which everybody knows that song.
play that at baseball games. It's an
That
anthem. A
is so
peace of
dis-
mind, long time foreplay. Don't look back.
wait. So you're telling me Mariah Carey New Edition before Boston? Are you
Mr.
serious?
Telephone Man. You know,
That is
uh,
insane. Oh, dude,
uh,
foreplay long time before New
this
Edition.
is
But
exactly
we're gonna put New Edition.
rock and roll band. A man I'll never be. I mean, and then of course I even love Third Stage just for the
I'll be honest
80s.
with you. No, no, they kept releasing like good tracks, but just
Yeah.
for one of the, and by the way, not and another criteria, greatest debut of all
Oh,
time.
oh, oh, Boston. Yeah.
This
Now,
is
this is
they,
what me and Joe were talking about this because this is me and Joe were coming up with a concept for a show. Greatest debut of all time. Like Van Halen 1 versus Boston. Like those are two of the greatest debuts of a band ever, 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 ever.
straight off the bat. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
The Boston's first
Like
album.
in terms of debuts, you got Led Zeppelin one,
Yeah.
you got Boston's first out. That would
Yeah.
give great episode on its own. Um, Black Sabbath's debut. Oh my
Oh, yeah,
God,
yeah, yeah.
what their first album? If they did nothing else,
Yeah.
dude, Jimi Hendrix, Are You Experienced? That debut,
Oh, I know. I
like,
know.
but
It's
but
great.
man,
It's crazy.
but that is so disrespectful. And I'll be honest, I think they hate America too. Like, no
And
Kansas, no
yeah,
Kansas,
yeah, no
no Boston.
Boston.
Like, dude, what the heck? Wait,
And
please
now
tell me. Wait, by the way, please tell me Supertramp is in there.
Supertramp is not in there. They're on my list. We're gonna get
Oh my goodness,
we'll get there.
I cannot with this. That's
We're
actually
gonna
really horrible.
we're gonna get a little heavy now. Motorhead,
That's insane.
the guys who started
Ace of Spades alone,
heavy metal. They invented that speed metal.
and one of the most aesthetic rock and rollers,
Yep.
and Ace of Spades. That alone, anthem, like
And and iconic frontman, Lemmy.
iconic.
It doesn't get better than Lemmy, you know? Fast Eddie Clark, Filthy Phil. We're talking some of the greatest musicians and innovating that speed, that those songs, Oh my God, Iron Fist
That's
alone,
so strange. Yeah, that makes
Anthems,
no.
Iron
And,
Fist, Devil's Grip,
and I'm
I
not gonna
mean,
lie, like you're gonna put Oasis before that? Like that
yeah,
makes
yeah.
again, not to take too much jabs at Luther Vandross and New Edition, um, but you're gonna put Oasis.
Here and now, Ace of Spades. I
Yeah,
mean, come on,
yeah.
come on. Really? Yeah, yeah.
Really?
The
Like
joke. It's a fucking joke. I
that is
mean,
pretty sad, yeah.
another band
And
we
Lemmy
love,
was a diehard Beatle fan too. Like he was a rock and roll historian, intelligent
and
man,
and Chuck
and
Berry.
slept with the most women. Just for that alone,
I
just for
know.
that
He
alone,
had the thing on his
legendary,
moles on his head,
legendary rock and roller. Like,
Lemmy is rock and roll, and that's what I gotta say I love about Dave Grohl. Dave Grohl in the Lemmy document. You ever see the Lemmy documentary?
yeah,
Right.
yeah. I remember.
Dave,
I grew up with on VH1
it's
Classic.
amazing. So Dave Grohl's like, fuck Keith Richards. Lemmy is rock and roll, he is. Lemmy is the guy.
I mean, both of them are legendary. I don't know about F, but to be fair, David Grohl was in Nirvana, and he is a good drummer. So it's
Yeah.
like,
But I always laughed at that. Because I'd rather be Lemmy than Keith Richards.
oh wow,
So next band, one of my all-time favorite bands too. You love them, Thin Lizzy.
that is another strange one. And by the way, he's African American. I mean, it was a
Yeah.
diverse issue. Just get him in on that. Like
And they have an anthem. The boys are
jailbreak.
back in town.
I would even argue jailbreak before that. But yeah, the boys are
Yeah,
back in town.
yeah,
Either that whole album is and that's only one album, but they have so many
yeah. And they have
masterpieces.
so many albums after that and before that are genius. And they're from Ireland and they're different. So they're not in it. Bad Company. Bad Company's not in it. I mean, think of
Man,
all the songs Bad Company has, and they're one of the greatest singers, Paul Rogers, next to Plant in the classic rock world.
yeah.
I mean, as a a soul singer, Luther Vandross. I think Paul Rogers got you. Sorry, man. I think he has you on this.
I mean, I get it. I mean, baby making music, but I'll be honest, you can put on some Bad Company.
That's
Feel that making love.
There you go, baby
Come
making music.
on.
I mean,
That is that is very
um,
disrespectful.
now here's a band that dips into the 70s because they were out in 75 with Michael Schenker as a 15-year-old on guitar, the Scorpions.
Yeah,
So,
that's strange.
now the Scorpions weren't popular in the 70s. They kind of were with Virgin Killers.
Oh God, maybe that's why I didn't get into that. Yeah,
we've kind of talked about
that
the F.
album cover is so bad.
I
That
think
definitely is that
I,
dated
I
him.
I think Klaus Meinen was at the Epstein Island on
Oh,
that one.
I think he was. And that album cover is scary. I don't like looking at it, but
Could you imagine they
that
put that out? And
they're out of
it
there.
was banned in
Now,
America.
Cheech, I'll be honest with you, like maybe that's why they're not in. Okay, but ignoring that, Virgin Killers. Um, but that being said, I mean, dude, but okay, but Virgin
But
Killers album is actually really good.
it's an amazing album, minus the German cover, where there's a
Them
14-year-old
Germans,
girl
dude,
on it. The
dude, them
Germans are fucking
Germans.
twisted,
Yo,
you
the
know?
Germans are so twisted.
You know. So, but back in the day, somehow it didn't offend a lot. It offended Americans, not to put it on the
Right,
American
right.
release, but we got to remember the Scorpions did not break until the 80s.
Yep,
And when you think about big city nights,
yep.
um,
Big
uh,
anthems.
you know, big anthems. No one like
Blackout,
you.
blackout, love at first sting. Like,
No one like you.
yeah.
I mean,
Huge anthems, yeah.
yeah,
And you had one
just,
of the greatest guitar players in the band. I mean,
oh,
that's
yeah. It's crazy. Okay, here's some other ones that are debatable, but I think they should be in it. Going, before the bands I talked about, early 70s, the Three Dog Night.
mhm.
They had a lot of hits.
They should
One
definitely be in.
one is the loneliest number. I mean,
Yeah.
like, um, then the Guess Who. I love these eyes,
Canadians, man, they got to go in there.
these eyes, and American Woman. I
American
mean,
Woman, that's an anthem. That Lenny
yeah,
Kravitz covers
he
later.
did a great job with it. Your boy Supertramp. So
I'm definitely mad about that one. Like that is so disrespectful.
just for breakfast in America,
Just that album alone. Just that album.
so many radio friendly hits. Unbelievable. Okay, so that's my 70s. If I missed any, forgive me. I don't think any of these bands are in it from my research. Now we're gonna tap on into the 80s because we did the 60s, the Grand Funks, the Steppenwolves, all through the prog bands, the heavier bands. Oh, UFO. I forgot that UFO's not in it.
They should definitely go in before
Lights
yeah.
Out in London.
Yeah.
They should definitely be in it. For pioneering speed and for being heavy
That should
metal
be a
pioneers.
criteria. Pioneers.
Motorhead, Thin Lizzy, Scorpions are pioneers, and UFO are pioneers for metal.
Mhm.
There'd be no Metallica or Maiden without these guys. Okay, now we're gonna get into the 80s. And I picked quite list of 80s bands. I'm gonna start with metal. I think Whitesnake should definitely be in it.
Mm.
Um, Now Whitesnake dips into the 70s. David Coverdale has one of the greatest rock voices. I love him. He played in Deep Purple. Whitesnake, Snakebite was out in the 70s. Just from the big albums that they had in the 80s and anthems.
Yeah.
That I mean, Still of the Night. I mean, just
Yeah.
still of the night,
Just for that album alone, they should have gone in.
Um, Slide It In. That album is classic. My boy John Sykes on that album.
Is this love?
Is this love?
That's an
Um,
anthem.
you know, so Whitesnake. Motley Crue should be in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame for metal because if they're gonna fucking put in New Edition,
You put in Pink. Like, all right,
yeah,
fine.
you're gonna put Pink
All
in
right, put in a band actually dressed up in drag and the.
because Motley Crue, we talked about our favorite Motley Crue is only their two albums,
Mhm.
but yet they transcend, you know, Theater of Pain, Girls, 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 Dr. Feelgood is a great album. I mean, I don't think it's a great album, but you know what? It was popular and it did good, you know? So I think Motley Crue should be in it. If okay, here's a band that in the metal realm definitely needs to be in it because nobody did this. If Metallica's in it, Slayer needs to be in the Rock and
Mhm.
Roll Hall. Nobody sounded like that. When
Mhm.
Slayer came out, Hell Awaits, like it was like Show No Mercy, like what the fuck is this, man? This is insane.
Mhm.
And probably one of the like I've seen them live. I can't even describe what it's like at a Slayer concert, dude. It's insanity. It's like hell has come broken through and it's on Earth for 2.5 hours. It's unbelievable.
Mhm.
Um, Debatable. Megadeth. I don't know. I mean, if Slayer's going to be in it and Metallica's in it, then I think
Big
Megadeth
four,
should,
because
should be in it.
yeah,
Yeah.
metal, especially 80s
It-
metal.
yeah, they should be in it.
Mhm.
Megadeth, just for Anthem. Peace sells, but who's
He's
buying?
still who's buying, yeah.
It's an anthem. Okay, now I'm gonna get pop and I'm gonna get a little soul. Um, okay, so Duran Duran. I love Duran
I feel
Duran.
like Duran Duran should go before Mariah Carey. That is
Oh, I
strange.
mean,
Like if we're gonna, if dude, they can actually play instruments.
like
Like
Duran Duran and In Excess are
like
like,
one criteria for Rock and Roll Hall of Fame should be, can you play an instrument?
yeah, Billy Idol, In Excess, Duran Duran. The Duran Duran should be on that list if they're gonna put those '80s artists in it. Then Rick James, Super Freak.
That is strange.
Now, Luther Vandross, love you. Wu-Tang, love you. But fucking Rick James is not in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. Mary
And
Jane,
not to mention accomplished multi-instrumentalist, but bass player, especially.
great bass player, great look, great singer. Um, I mean, they sampled "Can't Touch This" on Super Freak, MC Hammer. You know, Super Freak
Dude,
is an anthem.
I think MC Hammer's in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
I hope not. If he's in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame before Rick James,
That is so. That's how you know they do not know what they're doing.
and another band, um the Commodores. Lionel Richie's in it solo, but the Commodores.
Mhm.
Easy like Sunday morning. They should be in it for that. Now I'm gonna get into one of your favorite bands. Toto is not in the Rock and Roll Hall
Yeah,
of Fame.
that is so disrespectful. Like that is strange.
Africa.
Soft rock pioneers,
Yeah,
80s giants,
yeah.
instrumentalists up the butt. Like every single person was insane. One of the greatest session players as well.
Oh
They
yeah,
played on oh my goodness, they played on Michael Jackson's Thriller album. Like
yeah.
a lot of the band, that makes no sense. Like,
David Hungate, the bass player, is a beast. I mean,
dude,
so
an
like,
anthem, Hold the Line, Africa.
God,
Come
Hold the
on.
Line is what a great
Dude,
song
that's a
that is.
great song. Talk about the peak of like soft rock, but especially rock. Like,
Yeah, yeah. So Toto.
oh,
Now,
Rosanna.
oh my God, it's right.
Rosanna. Dude, what an anthem.
Great
And
song,
great
Rosanna.
bass on that song,
Oh
too.
yeah, it's David Hungate. Oh my God.
So wait, let me get this straight. You're gonna put Mariah Carey before Toto. You're saying that her music is better than let's
Hold the line or
hold the line.
Africa.
Let's just pull hold the line.
Yeah, yeah.
Like really? Like that's and their album
Sickening.
covers are iconic. Like, come, that's disrespect.
I know. I know. REO Speedwagon.
That was a shame too. Iconic band from the 80s.
No, 70, believe it or not,
Se-
late
70s, 80s, I'm sorry.
70s. Yeah,
Early
mix
80s,
it
but
in.
still iconic.
They got a little cheesy in the 80s, like everybody. But I mean, I'm gonna keep on loving you. That's an anthem.
That's an anthem.
That's a that that's every
Dude,
my
that
generation. We all gave that
dude,
to the girl we had a crush on.
dude, one
We
of my
made a
favorites.
mixtape.
Oh
That
yeah.
was on there.
Feel like I'm loving you.
Yeah, you know. I mean,
And I meant every word I saw them live. Did I
oh
tell you?
wow,
Did I tell you? Yeah, I saw them live for Sticks.
wow.
They played together.
There's a line in "I Keep on Loving You" where it's like it's almost like a Brad Delp line where I can't quite get it, but it's like it says
I see
you
my Mary
yeah.
walking away.
No, it's worse. He's with the girl he loves, right? I want to keep on loving you, but it's like I just say I said red, but you never bled. So in other words, she wasn't a virgin. So he's having sex with her, this innocent girl that he loves, who he
That
thinks is
that
I'm
enters
gonna
well.
keep on loving you. There's no blood. This poor bastard. You know,
I have to look
I
into that. I
mean,
never noticed that. I have to look into it.
yeah, that always stayed in my mind because I was like, wait a second.
Wait
I
a
think
minute.
I experienced that, and I was
Wait
like,
a
oh my God, you hoe. Anyway, uh, so all right, band you love, the Smiths. Now I'm dipping into late
Yeah,
80s, coming to the
that's
90s.
definitely disrespectful. So disrespectful.
The Smiths got to
That's
be in there, man.
that's dude, Johnny Marr and Morrissey. Come on.
Oh, come on,
That is so disrespectful.
Morrissey alone.
And
Oh my
he
God.
inspired this is what's strange to me. Like for me, I would have been in a rock band had I really like I would have picked up a guitar and started my own band, but Mariah Carey didn't inspire me. That
No.
it was seeing Johnny Marr and his iconic Rick, and I was like, and I discovered that song through a movie, and I was like, what is this type of music? It was like sad rock, right? Like,
Yeah.
or kind of like I don't even know how it's not goth rock, but and I saw it was such a dream come true seeing Johnny Marr with the Killers. I saw them live at MSG.
Yeah.
Reminds me how great this band is and their iconic anthems. They had so much anthems. Like
Oh yeah.
that
Yeah.
is so disrespectful. Like,
Totally. Um, and then this band I really like, talking about punk being different, the B-52s.
they should be in there.
They should
Pioneers.
definitely be in there. They were weird. They were different. I mean, anthems. Love Shack. Come on.
Hmm.
You know, I'm
Yeah,
not like
massive
not a huge fan, but
pioneers.
definitely pioneers. Now I'm gonna dip into the '90s. I didn't get into well, I don't think 2000s are ineligible yet, so the '90s are. I forget because the '90s it still feels like it was yesterday to me. So, but oh,
Wait,
one band I
wait, Chief.
forgot.
So it's already 10. How much you got left in terms of like chapters?
Um, I got like just alternative. You know, I got the '90s and then my wives,
Go 90s quick.
my wife.
Put the
Okay.
90s out. Let's see.
Okay. So I forgot one band from the late '80s, The Replacements.
That is definitely disrespectful. Like, really? That is insane.
Yeah, The
Wow.
Replacements. The Replacements are
Just
not.
for pioneers and great band. Dude,
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, three classic albums. And not to mention just for Let It Be Alone. I
Oh yeah,
mean,
yeah.
I'm not talking
And,
about the Beatles, like their version.
and there would be no Google Dolls without The Replacements,
No.
believe me. You know. So '90s alternative. Alice in Chains, they're not in it. They deserve to be in it for the '90s. Stone Temple Pilots definitely deserve to be in it. Soundgarden, Smashing Pumpkins aren't even in it. That's crazy. Rage Against the Machine. I don't know if they made it. I had a question mark on that. Tool. Now here's a band I put in the '90s, but they're an '80s band. One of our favorite bands from the '80s, Sonic Youth. Sonic Youth is not in it.
Dude. And again, let me
And
get
they're
this straight.
what? They're
No,
like mid
no,
80s.
and let me get this straight. You're gonna put Wu-Tang Clan before Sonic Youth,
Yeah,
who were pioneers in the alt rock scene.
yeah,
Like
yeah.
that is so like I don't. This is no Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. It's a sham.
And I put Sonic Youth in the 90s, but they're in the 80s.
Yeah.
Kim Gordon, Thurston Moore, genius band. So like that's my list of the 90s. Now going back to the list of let's just say let's just pick our picks, yay or nay, okay?
Yeah.
You know, Black Crows,
Nay.
nay.
There are
See, I would say
more bands that should go in before them.
no, but I'm saying out of the 16, if you were to,
Oh, okay.
yeah,
We
yeah,
got no
yeah.
choice. Yay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
if you were to pick, all right.
Yeah. No,
So
no,
first
yay.
of all, let's make ourselves clear. Every band that I named from the 70s, 80s, 60s, 70s, 80s, and 90s, they all need to be in the fucking Rock and Roll Hall of Fame before any of this shite, with the exception of Phil Collins and Iron Maiden, um, on here. Enjoy Division. Um, so Black Crows, out of the 16 bands, Black Crows, I would say definitely yes. They've had a great career.
Mhm.
Are they, original? Not really. They're following the 70s rock,
Wait,
but at the
who's it?
same, the Black Crows. I
Yeah.
mean,
Yeah,
I
not
mean,
original, but definitely on that list, definitely should go in.
when I say not original, I mean they are original. They have some great songs, but they're following a form
Hmm.
of the greatest music,
Hmm.
blues rock, They're original. I didn't mean it like that, you know what I mean? Um, Jeff Buckley, I don't know enough about, so I can't really comment. How
Yeah,
do you feel?
Buckley, I do know, huge fan. Yeah, has to go in.
Okay,
Legendary songwriter, and that album is so one of the greatest debuts, greatest guitar players as well, and singers and writers, and
okay,
covered for Pete's sake. I don't want to curse, but
right.
Hallelujah by Leonard Cohen, one of the greatest covers. He needs
Wow.
to go in, and just for his tragic death as well,
Yeah, yeah. I heard you
and
and Joe talk.
The son of Tim Buckley, legendary folk artist.
That's right, right. And because I know you and Joe had talked about him on previous episodes. Okay, Mariah Carey, yay or nay?
Yo, ready? Ready?
No way.
No, nay.
Phil Collins. Oh, I mean, that's a no-brainer
Oh, huge yay. If anything,
for the
before
Black
anybody
Crows.
else. Yeah.
So we got the Black Crows and Phil Collins. Okay. Melissa Etheridge, nay. She should
Nah.
not be in it.
I don't know who she is. Obviously, I'm not gonna gravitate towards her. You listen to her, you tell me. I say nay.
She's okay.
Eh,
Uh, Lauren Hill, nay.
huge
Huge,
nay.
huge nay. So far, we got the Black Crows, one, Phil Collins, two. Only two people out of 16 so far. Um, Billy Idol, yes. Uh, how do you feel
Billy
about
Idol,
that?
yes.
Yay.
Big yay.
Yeah. In excess, I would say
Big yay.
yay.
Big
Yay.
yay.
So now we're up to four. Iron Maiden, the huge yay. But I don't think they're going to ever get in it because Dickinson destroyed them in interviews. He ripped apart the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. I think he called it pieces of shite, you know?
We're sticking.
So, but so we got Crows one, Phil Collins two, Billy Idol three, in excess four, Maiden five out of 16. Joy Division, I don't
Big
know
yay.
enough about them, so I'll say
Me?
yay.
Big yay. Yeah.
Six. Mr. Telephone Man, New
Maybe
Edition,
for your childhood, I'm good.
hell no. Oasis,
You know what? Better than today's rock and definitely stayed rock and roll. So yeah, yeah, but
okay.
definitely other ranked them low on that list.
So out of 16, we got Black Crows one, Phil Collins two, um, Billy Idol 3, In Excess 4, Iron Maiden 5, Joy Division 6, Oasis 7 out of 16. Stink or Pink?
Stinks.
Nay. Sade. I
Nah.
love Sade, but not Rock and Roll Hall of Fame material.
I'd rather put Chuck Berry on what's the guy that played Lou Diamond Phillips, La Bamba.
Oh, oh,
Richie Valens, or
Richie
I'd rather
Valens, yeah,
put Richie Valens on than her.
yeah.
I'd rather put Donna. I feel like that's a better. I'm
Oh,
kidding,
no,
but
Donna, yeah, I love that song. Um, Luther Vandross.
yeah, I know you. I know
Mm,
you were conceived to that. No, I'm kidding, but I know. No, I'm good. I honestly, I mean, people might hate on me. I don't know no songs from him. No, I don't
I
have a desire to
mean,
listen.
he's got beautiful songs like Here and Now and
Okay,
stuff, but
I'd rather
it's not,
listen to Stevie Wonder, but that's just me.
yeah. If I mean, out of this list, I would say yes, believe it or not. If I had to pick bands to go in out of this list, um, I would say yes for him because I'm just a fan of him and I met him. Wu-Tang Clan.
Nay.
Nay,
I'll be
no.
honest with you. I mean, I do not understand that. I don't. So that's a huge nay. And
Yeah,
if they get in, we need to do an episode on that
I
because
know, and why the Wu-Tang
that
Clan's in it.
that's insane.
So I just got two more things to talk about, and then we could wrap it up. So we said the Black Crowes, Phil Collins, Billy Idol, In Excess, Iron Maiden, Joy Division, and I said Luther Vandross. So we almost got half, on there
Mhm.
of this list. Just saying that all these bands are in there that we talked about. Okay, now here's my why.
Mhm.
Oh my God, I forgot she just this girl's on it. Oh God. Okay, Cheryl Crow. Why? Why is she in the Rock and Roll Hall of
You
Fame?
tell me because I didn't grow up in her. Like, why?
She had a lot of hit songs on the radio. They're not good though. I don't like them. I'm not a fan. I never understood her look, her sound. I never got it. I don't know. People might like hate me for this, but I am not a fan of Cheryl Crow. Kelly fucking Clarkson is in the Rock and Roll Hall of
She's
Fame.
like, I'll be honest with you, she's like Pink and Avril Lavigne. She's not a real rocker. She's one of those corporate pop stars. I
Now
mean,
she has that song "Since You've Been Gone."
but
Okay, and
that's like an
it, it,
Avril Lavigne song.
it's catchy, right? But should it be in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame? Hell fucking no. Okay. Missy Elliott. Should Missy Elliott be in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame?
I do not understand how she's. I never thought she was rock. Even when her big hit "One Two Step." Oh no, that's not even her song. It's Sierra.
Yeah,
When we were in middle school.
she did Beep Beep, who's got the keys to my Jeep.
Get your freak on. Unless that's a rock
I,
song.
I
That
don't.
to me sounds more like sampling and Timbaland.
So Missy Elliott is in it before King Crimson. Okay.
Yeah. Okay, we know where they're at with that.
Now, White Stripes. Okay. Why? Why? Okay. Okay.
Wait, go first. Why do you say that?
Okay. I have a couple problems with this. No disrespect to Jack White. People love him. He is talented, but you know, for me, I never got his music. It didn't really do anything for me. Um, I think because it was forced down my throat to play covers of them through cover bands in the early millennial, through bass students wanting to learn their songs. And the one thing that I don't like about it, that where he showed his arrogance, is in that movie, It's Gonna Get Loud.
I love how you keep mentioning that scene. I don't know. I remember that. I remember I saw the documentary I got from the library. I was like, whoa, Edge, Page. I'm not gonna lie. White Stripes was big, so I was like, "Ooh, wow, White Stripes." The guy, Jack White, and I love how I remember this how the Edge is so humble, like
Yeah.
he's so
Humble
Irish, he's so
Irish
humble.
guy. Yeah.
Jimmy Page looks so elegant and
Yeah. Yeah.
such a classy guy.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, White was like, and
Yeah.
he's dressed like a douche. He's dressed like a hipster douche, and I'm
Yeah.
like,
Yeah. 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 And it's like you're in the room with royalty, as far as I'm concerned. The Edge, the greatest
oh,
atmospheric
I,
guitar player
oh
ever,
yeah,
you
oh
know?
yeah, oh yeah.
Jimmy Page, we don't even need to explain him. Why did they pick him? Maybe because he was a young, hot rock star at the time, but he's not even near, he didn't achieve nothing compared to U2 or Led Zeppelin. And he was cocky about it, and he had this kind of dickish attitude. Guy
Hmm.
turned me off. No disrespect to him, I'm just not a fan. Not a fan of his music. So that's just my thing. So now my answer to this is what we talked about earlier.
Hmm.
Please, if you're out there, Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, and there's other podcasters like us going off on this stuff, to make it easier for us fans of rock and roll, where our favorite bands are not in, change the name to the Music Hall of Fame.
Yeah,
Okay?
easy
And
solution.
then have subcategories. Have classic rock, have pop rock, you know, of classic rock of the 70s, pop rock of the 70s, pop rock of the 80s, heavy metal of the 80s, break it into genres, rap music of the 90s, rap music of the 80s, you know what I'm saying? Put the genres in order,
Mm.
R&B of the
Yeah,
80s.
yeah,
That'll make more sense and it
yeah,
won't
yeah,
make people as pissed off,
yeah.
especially when you love rock and roll like we do and you have people like New Edition going up against Iron Maiden. It's almost a joke. So that's pretty much all I got on that. Any final comments on this
No,
episode?
I think this is a great episode.
Yeah.
We did it far. Uh, First of many to come.
Oh yeah, yeah. I mean, just the fact that New Edition is in there over
New
like
edition,
over
man.
UFO. I mean, and I don't know if people are gonna. I don't know if young kids are gonna see our point. You know what I mean? Who may watch this, but my point is go back in time and get the guys who innovated music. That's rock and roll, because that's the title, rock and roll,
Yeah.
and put Boston and all these bands in there. Even a band like Uriah Heep should be in there. I didn't even mention that. You know what I mean? But like that should be first. Then you can do what you want with all this, shite that I just talked about. Pink, Sade, Wu Tang. Like, how could Wu Tang Clan, Pink, and New Edition be in the same sentence as Iron Maiden? Yeah, it doesn't make sense. Really hope Maiden gets in it and Billy Idol gets in it. Out of this whole list, the bands that need to be in it is Iron Maiden and Billy Idol. Out of this whole list, and Phil Collins. Those are the only three that really, really should be in it. The
Mhm.
rest, whatever.
Keep it like, listen, unless you do your change, if we're gonna call this the Genre and Music Hall of Fame, okay,
Yeah,
that means rock and rollers will not get mad.
yeah.
But you have the nerve to call yourselves the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, and you're telling me Jethro Tull is not in? Are you serious? Thick as a
Think,
brick?
think it's a brick. It's not there.
Okay, and then now we got to deal with these nominees. Okay, fine. And then you have the nerve to put Mariah Carey, um, Pink.
Sade, Pink.
Who who comes up? Yeah, yeah. You're great fix on your part. They should hire you as one of their premier musicologists and
Wow.
accomplished bass player.
Thank you. You should be in it as well, man. You know this as much as I do about this stuff. I mean, it's like
It is heartbreaking. Yeah,
I
that's it.
I
Just
my
change
and
the name.
that's
Stop calling yourselves the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
yeah.
Stop. Just
Just
stop.
stop.
Because
Music Hall of Fame.
No, and
and
you'll make people happy. People won't get mad anymore. It's like,
yeah, and have genres.
yeah,
Break it down to
genre
do
hall.
hard rock of the 70s, rap of the 80s,
Right.
rap of the 90s, alternative 90s, pop rock. Pink is a pop rock star, all right? I don't know when she came out, what, late 90s?
Something like that.
Or, you know,
Who
but,
cares?
but is she even fucking qualified? I don't think
No.
so. I mean,
I'll be honest, you put on a Pink album, dude, you tell me if it's like listening to
she's not
uh
even good looking. She's fucking ugly.
at that
Pink,
at that point, just put Taylor Swift. I mean,
I mean, at least like Britney Spears was gorgeous. Britney Spears is like hot. I'm trying to think of like Kelly Clarkson. Oh God, ugh, Jesus. Sheryl Crow. Give me beer goggles on that one for
uh,
Christ's sake.
that
You
one's
know,
like juvenile Kid Rock, or I guess, but even then, I don't know what. Yeah, that's
and
weird.
fucking Kid Rock should be in it. Honestly,
For
if
Ball with
the,
the Bob
if
alone.
they're gonna put like Pink in it and he was around, fucking put my boy Kid Rock in that shit. I mean, I don't know. I give up. I give up on the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, man. I just hope out of all of them, Phil Collins and Maiden get in it because they deserve to be in it. Those are the real important ones. Yeah, Billy Idol would be cool, but Maiden and Phil Collins really, really need to be in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. I mean, any final words on this before,
Gage,
it's
thank you so much for your research and um Mr. Black for writing the episode and all that because this is really fun. I feel like we should do more of these. And
oh yeah, yeah.
this is our quick take on the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. This is really great. Like,
Yeah.
it's just really funny, and how we are both much better qualified to talk about rock than whatever.
Oh, and just one last
And a
thing.
shout out to Mr. Joe Silkman. You're also qualified. Like
Oh, Joe, yeah, definitely, Joe.
our
But like,
resident, he's our resident Led Zeppelin expert. So
oh, he is.
he's our visiting professor on that.
Oh man, Joe's the man. But my question is, who is picking this? Who's doing this? It's got to be younger generation. It's not people my age, or it's not hip music lovers, musicologists like yourself. It's probably young kids who do stats, or there's got to be some formula. Record sales. Did Luther Vandross sell more albums than Emerson, Lake and Palmer, and that's why he's in it? I don't know.
And then it's sad. That's the problem with the Grammys. It's turned into a popularity, politic. And
Yeah,
honestly, that's why, I mean, at the end of the day, I mean, it's like, um, I mean, it's pretty, there was a YouTuber that described it as like a circle jerk kind of thing. I
yeah,
mean,
yeah.
that's pretty, and it's sad because if that's what the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame is doing, like whoever decides these,
Yeah.
I, I, I don't know exactly what they're doing. Like they're clearly they don't know what they're doing. If they leave
No.
out Boston, Tall, ELP,
Well, they're
and
they're not going.
okay, fine, you don't want prog rock, okay, but then why isn't Steppenwolf in there or
I mean, just because they coined the term heavy metal, or anthem, and these are rock and roll anthems. You know, I mean, Steppenwolf created an anthem, "Born to Be Wild." For God's sakes. And this goes beyond before I was born. It's like 1969. This shit came out, like 57 years ago, and it's not in it. These guys might be dead. I mean, Luther Vandross, Rick James needs to be in it way before Luther Vandross.
yeah.
I mean, I didn't really get into what rappers are in it because, like, honestly, rap shouldn't be in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, as far as I'm
No, that
concerned.
that literally needs to be put to a stop. Like that.
Yeah.
And it's crazy because now they open the doors and sadly, I mean, unless they take a hard stand against that, yeah, then I don't think things are
And
gonna.
and then we're rap fans, people. Like we love
No, no,
rap.
we are. It's just its own genre. It's like
Yeah.
jazz. Jazz should not be in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. That's
No.
my opinion. It should
They
be its
should
own
have,
thing.
and they should have a music hall of fame and include jazz in it. You
Yeah,
know what I mean? Imagine all the artists that would be in that. Charlie Parker, Coltrane,
yeah.
Miles Davis.
Oh, 100%.
You know, do they have a
But
jazz
and,
Hall of Fame?
and something very similar. I wouldn't want to see Mozart in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. That's dumb. Now, matter of fact, if we're gonna play that game, and I'll leave it at this, Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. If we're gonna allow Missy Elliott, all right, fine. Let's put in Mozart. Let's
Mozart should be in
no.
it.
Matter of fact, actually, okay, actually, Mozart won too much. Let's put Salieri in there.
Yeah, Salieri should be
you
in
know,
over Missy
what,
Elliott. Yeah.
why do we put in that makes no sense. Like, see, it makes no sense because now it's just genre. So, at that point, okay, fine, we'll make a classical.
Yeah, yeah.
But that's how you know how they're operating, and it's extremely sad. Also, by the way, is Neil Young in the Rock Hall of Fame?
I think he is. I think he is.
I was gonna say that's.
Oh, but I don't think Crosby, Stills, Nash and Young is. You
Ugh.
could look that. You wait. You could look that up. I could
And
be
you're
wrong.
is Jefferson Airplane with Gray Slick? And
I don't know. I didn't.
this is the
It,
first of many to
you
come.
know what? It didn't pop up. I was just researching who's not in the Rock and Roll Hall of
Right,
Fame from the
right,
'70s rock. You know,
right.
and unless
This is
my information is wrong, but this is pretty much right. You know, every now and then they might update it, and certain bands might be in it. I don't know. Bad Company. I don't think they won last year. They were nominated, but they might be in it. Who knows? But most of these bands are not in it that I mentioned, you know. I mean, Sonic Youth not being in it. I mean, how could Sonic
just for
Youth?
yeah, no, just for they should literally for criteria wise
Yeah,
should have an important criteria marker where they look at influence and pioneers. Sonic Youth are pioneers. I mean, without
well,
them, you wouldn't have a lot of bands. I
no,
mean, I'll be honest with you. I mean, no bands have been started because of Pink. I mean, or
no.
Mariah
In, yeah,
Carey. Nah, Mariah Carey maybe in terms of singers, maybe.
I mean, Mariah Carey as one of the best voices in that genre. I'll give her
Mhm,
that. Um, I could name one song by her, "Someday."
mhm.
That's in the Christmas song. Other than that, I don't know shit by Mariah Carey. And Mariah Carey's like she's old, so why would they put her in it now? You know what I mean? She should have been in it years ago.
Mhm.
If we're gonna push for Mariah Carey, who I would over Pink, I would pick Mariah Carey way over fucking Pink. Melissa Etheridge, that's like a joke. She doesn't deserve to be in it. Lauryn Hill doesn't deserve to be in it.
Heck no.
I'm forgetting Mr. Telephone Man. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, that.
God. I mean, I grew up with that shit in middle school, and the kids were singing that shit, and I'm like, what the fuck is this shit, you know?
Mhm.
And then, I, I don't know, man. I think they gotta change. They gotta change what they're doing, you know. I mean, the Kelly Clarkson, Jesus Christ, it's insane, you know. But I think we did this last year. Did we do a show on the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame?
No,
We
I think
talked.
we should make either a yearly thing, but we'll definitely come back to this because
We did talk about it last
very
year.
briefly, but we didn't
Yeah,
really
yeah, yeah.
make
We didn't
go
do
like
it.
we're
So
doing right now. We did mention
yeah,
City Trunk, yeah. So
yeah, yeah. So anyway, great episode, man. And hopefully you'll watch our new mini episodes that
mhm.
we did prior to this on I won't say what it was, but it was a great topic with a short time packed full of information. And hopefully, leave comments for the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. How you feel? Do you think it's fine the way it is? Do you think New Edition should be in the Hall of Fame and
Oh yeah,
Iron Maiden
that's
shouldn't?
important. Comment below if you think New Edition should be in the Rock and Roll
Yeah.
Hall of Fame.
If New Edition should be in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame and fucking Pink, put it.
Hey, very important. Is Pink progressive rock? Comment
Yeah.
below.
Should Pink be in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame over Jethro Tull, Emerson, Lake and Palmer, King
Oh
Crimson, and
wait.
Boston?
No, pause. Should Pink be in the Hall of Fame before ELP? You
Yeah.
tell us.
You tell us. News at 11. You know what I mean? Like it's like
Yeah.
I mean, it doesn't make sense. I mean,
And definitely, and comment below if you think there is prog rock hate. I feel like that's the new hate that has to be talked about.
Yes is in it, but Yes is only in it because they were commercial.
Yeah,
They,
because of Trevor Rayburn.
that's it. Yeah, he's probably got connections, you know,
Yo,
because
dude,
he did like 1,000
like,
movies,
dude,
you know.
did it,
Did it,
did
you know.
it, versus like what? Like anyway, but yeah,
But it's an iconic song,
it is. It is. I'll
you
give.
know.
I'd rather have
So
that over like Mariah Carey's Fantasy or something like, which is
yeah,
lame. Which
it's an. I mean, but Aqualung, that's not iconic. That riff's not iconic. Come
I
on. I
mean,
mean,
just for him 43 alone, a take on the psalm structure of songs, like really, like
I
that is,
know.
and album covers. That should be another criteria too in that silly Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. Like
Kansas, Dust in the Wind. I
the
mean,
greatest,
that sounds
one of the
beautiful.
greatest innovations of guitar picking, and
Yeah.
I'm gonna ignore that. All right.
You know,
It-
Boston's first album. We don't even have, I mean, like,
oh
we
gosh,
covered it, you
dude,
know.
dude, we need to end this 'cause I'm getting sick, man. Like, dude,
We're gonna
call
end up
off
going to
tomorrow
the
to
doctor.
Temple.
Yeah,
I might
yeah,
not go to work. This is
yeah, yeah.
sick.
Yeah. How does it go? Um,
The Rock and
Temple,
Roll.
Temple Hotline. Yeah. My name is Cheech Carrillo. Okay. Any
Yes,
food?
sir. Yeah, so are you coming to work today? No, I can't. All right. Well, what's are you sick or yeah, I'm sick to my stomach. All right. Are you diagnosed with a foodborne illness? Yes.
Yeah, I am. Pink. Pink being in the fucking Rock and Roll Hall of Fame
Yo,
over Jethro Tull.
call 911.
I have a foodborne illness. Pink is being
Pink,
inducted over
pink,
Tull and
yo,
Emerson, Lake and Palmer.
pink and Mariah Carey. Yeah. Something got diagnosed.
They made me sick. Oh my God. But
All right, sir.
on that
I'll
note,
put it in and run it to store priesthood.
yeah, make sure you call and tell your store team leader you're not coming in. You know. Oh my God, it's disgusting, man. It really is. But
Yo,
there had.
rock and roll Hall of Fame, more like rock and roll full of sham, like
Oh yeah,
this big sham. It's sad, but
between the Grammys and the Rock and Roll
oh,
Hall of
we
Fame,
should
it's
do an
all.
episode. We should do an episode on the Grammys. Wink, wink. Like,
Yeah, yeah. The Grammys, they always snubbed rock. Uh-huh. Yeah. They always snubbed rock, and Rock and Roll Hall of Fame is snubbing rock. We
well,
have no
that's
rock
Grammy's
fans.
problem. And now Rock and Roll Hall of Fame is snubbing itself. That makes no sense.
That's
And there is hate on hate crime on progressive rock, which is sad.
oh
And
yeah.
I'm
Oh,
so happy. I hope Rush just like maybe they could have like I don't know, like flipped them off when they got in. Like
well, Rush. Well, yeah. Well, you know what Rush did? You ever see Alex's speech? He
a long time ago.
second. Alex goes up there. You know, Getty does this nice speech, nailed it, and he goes blah 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 blah. He does that for 3 minutes long. In other words, like "fuck you, Rock and Roll Hall of Fame." You know, and Rush, and you could see the rest of Rush looking at each other like, "What?" Like he just did it, you know, the Alex style, last minute, and that's the best thing you could do to them because Eddie Trunk lost that metal show because of this topic. You know, because he kept pushing, and pushing and pushing, and he lost the show because he got Deep Purple in. Imagine that Deep Purple wasn't in 2014, 15. Smoke on the Water was not in. Insane. It's fucking insane, man. But anyway, we did a pretty long episode on this. So people, I didn't rant too. I don't think I Cheech ranted.
No, we were sharp. We're like,
Yeah,
no.
I didn't.
And by the way, this isn't even
I
a
couldn't.
rant. They do suck. Like,
I mean, I
it's
couldn't.
not even a
Yeah,
rant.
no, it's a truth because I don't want to hate like any of these bands. Please don't hate me. You know.
Hey,
Yeah. Well,
hey, Pink fans and
you
Mariah
know
Carey
what?
don't hate
Guess
us.
what? If you like Pink, I don't give a fuck if you hate me. Honestly, really. I mean,
Imagine,
I don't
no,
care.
imagine, dude. Imagine like the Pink hater, just like I'm like,
You,
okay, you know what? You know what? F you. Like, I don't give a
I'm gonna get
nah.
hate mail from Pink fans. You know what I mean? If you're a Pink
Wait.
fan,
Also, Pink has fans?
apparently, right? You know,
You
not
know,
even
or some New Edition fan. Oh, New Edition is totally rock. I'm like,
New
oh
Edition.
gosh.
Mr. Telephone Man.
You know what's funny? There
Uh,
was a New Edition song, and who was it? I think it was my coworker, one of my co-temple workers. He was like,
yeah,
"Yeah." He was like, "Is that Michael Jackson?" I'm like, "Dude, sounds like it. Put it in." And it just reminded me of this. And I think it was that song. It was a
yeah.
freaking New Edition song. Like, this is New Edition.
Well, yeah, because Michael Jackson was so big at that time in like '84, right when Thriller came out. And New Edition and Menudo were neck and neck. I don't know who came out first. Like Ricky Martin was he's about my age, Ricky Martin. So he's like 14. And it was the first, actually, New Edition. I will give them credit and Menudo for pioneering boy bands. But that's not a fucking good thing. You know what I mean? That's the lamest shit in the world as far as I'm concerned when it comes to music. It's really fucking lame. So they pioneered that shit. But other than that, man, I don't know. I don't know.
We're gonna return to this.
We are,
It'll
yeah.
be fun.
We'll come
Dude,
back in October when they
yeah,
get
it's gonna be fun.
inducted,
Yeah. Yeah.
and we'll see who wins.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm rooting for Maiden, although Maiden could give.
And,
Uh,
and remember how we talked about the 10-year seven greatest bands? I
yeah,
think we need to do a Silky Joe episode with him on that.
yeah, oh
Get his
yeah, yeah,
insight because these seven, I think, probably are the contenders of the greatest rock
oh
of
yeah. And
any.
then we're gonna do the top 10 debut albums. That's even hard to think about. I
I
mean,
I think we have to do it because I think that's
yeah,
another important conversation. Yeah, and the
definitely.
Cheech and Manny show. And for our viewers out there, thank you so much for watching. This was fun.
Yes.
Again, if you're a Pink fan, I mean, you got my sympathies, but you're a Pink fan, all right, no hate. Music is music. It's all good. But if you're a rock,
Except for Pink.
yep. If you're a rock fan, you get us. Comment below, like this video,
Yeah,
subscribe. Let's make this channel grow. Uh,
yeah.
Cheech and I love you guys, and you are
Thank
what you
you.
listen. You are what you listen to. Cheech,
Yeah.
your famous catchphrase, Nanu Nanu.
Nanu, Nanu. Have a
Nanu
great
Nanu.
night, Manny.
Yes, sir.
And I will see you next time.
Till the next one, brother.
All right. Take care.
Dude, tomorrow, let me know how you feel, man. I'm sick. I'm not going into work.
I'm off tomorrow. I'm off. But if I had to go, I would
You
call and
can
be like,
throw up to your heart's content tomorrow.
I can't come in because Pink's gonna be in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame over Grand
And the
Funk.
guy
I gotta go.
and the temple lines are like, wait, what was that? Yeah, yeah, Pink is in the Rockwell Hall of Fame. A foodborne illness, just put it down. I can't go to work.
Could you imagine they write that in? Fucking this
So,
guy Cheech is
then
a
the
real
temple
lunatic.
priest was looking at the report. Can't come in because Pink into rock and roll. Pink,
I love fucking Pink. I love Pink.
tattooed, I tattooed Pink on my shoulder.
Pink's my favorite. She's so beautiful. She's my dream girl.
But there she's Pink. I'm gonna kill him.
I love Mariah Carey. Better than Vandergraft Generator.
Teacher manager don't know what they're talking about. I'm gonna unsubscribe, but I can't because I love
Unsubscribe to them because they
them.
hate Pink.
Honey, do you want your dinner? Get out! They make fun of Pink.
I hope it don't snow again. If it snows again, I don't want to be locked in the basement again. Then don't let it snow.
Let us through. Good. Pink.
I'm coming out. I'm coming out.
He's like twirling like a ballerina.
Oh my God. All right. On that note,
No,
dude,
dude. Always a pleasure, brother. I'll catch
same
you on the
here,
next
man.
one.
Thanks for the laughs and the knowledge and all the great stuff, man.
Yeah.
All right.
All right, brother.
Take care,
Until the next
brother.
one.
Have a good night.
You too, brother.
Bye.